So this paper 2, extended paper, 0580, paper 2, variant 2. When we say 2, so it's paper 2, variant 2, May, June 2021. Let's begin straight away, move to the question. Question number 1. Question number 1 is the probability that Jane win a game is 7/10. I mean, it is given the probability to win the game is 7/10. Find the probability Jane does not win the game. Okay, if the probability of the win is given, and how do we find the probability of not win? Remember this rule. If you have the probability of A and you want the probability of not A, so how you will find? It will be 1 minus probability of A. Similarly, if you have the probability of not A and you want the probability of A, it will be 1 minus probability of not A. So use the same rule here. You have the probability of winning, so probability of not winning, what it will be? It will be 1 minus 7/10, the probability of not win. 1 minus 7/10. That is 3/10. So 3/10. Part B is Jane plays this game 50 times. Find the number of times she is expected to win the game. Now, she is playing 50 times. The probability that she will win one time, that is given already. So in that case, whenever, remember, if you know the probability of something and you know the total number of time the game is played, like the probability of the win is 7/10. 50 times the game is played. So the chances will become 50 times more. So the answer to the number of the times she is expected to win the game will be 50 multiply the probability of winning one time. What that will become? 50 multiply 7/10. So it is 35. In the same way, if you are asked that the game is played 50 times, find the number of times she is expected to lose the game. She is expected not to win the game. So we know also the probability of not winning. So multiply 50 times with 1 time of not winning. That will be the number of times she is not expected to win the game. So quite easy. Okay, next question number 2. Calculate fourth root of 0.0256. It is just 1 mark. It means you can show your calculator work. Just use your calculator to calculate this one. And it's pretty simple. On your calculator, what you have to do, you have to take fourth root for cube root, for fourth root or any other higher root, press shift and then this button. Here is the fourth root, and within the fourth root, what value do we have? That value is 0.0256. 0.0256. So it is 2/5. Or if you want to write in decimal, it will be 0.4. So write here 2/5, and that is equal to 0.4. That will be. So very simple question where you just have to show your calculator work. This one is from the statistics, stem and leaf diagram. A similar question we did in the previous paper also, if you remember. Here, the question is, EMA has 15 mathematics questions to complete. The total number of the questions are 15. And the stem and leaf diagram is made here. This is stem, this is leaf. And the key is given. It means 2/0 will be 20 minutes. For example, if I'm taking this, if I read them together, I will say 0/3 is 3 minutes, 0/5 5 minutes, 0/6 6 minutes, So and so on. So that key will be there. You have to complete the table. First, you have to find the uh, mode of the data. Now, to find the mode of the data, mode is the most repeated value. So to get the most repeated value, check which value is repeated in any of the row. For example, here, look in the first one, 7 is repeated 2 times, 8 is repeated 2 times. In the second row, 2 is repeated 2 times, 6 is repeated 3 times. So the most number of the repeated value in any row is 6. Okay, so if you have to write the modes, you have to combine 6 with 1 because complete key will be 1 6. So it means 16 is the mode. Okay, but writing the mode now, median. It's a similar question we did in the previous paper as well. How do we find the median? If the number of values are even, the method is different. For the number of values are odd, the method is different. In this case, the total number of values are 15, which is an odd number. So in that case, how do we find the median? The median in that case will be, it will be the total number of values plus 1 over 2th value will be the median. Now total number of values are 15. So 15 plus 1 divided by mean 8th value will be the median. Now which value is the 8th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this 8. So you must have to write with its stem. Okay, so complete will be 11. Then range. Range is the highest value. What is the highest value? 20 minus lowest value. Lowest value is this 0.3. So that will be 17. So 17 minutes is the range of that. Easy question. Okay, next question number 4 is write down an expression for the range of k consecutive integers. If you know the meaning of the consecutive integers, this question will be very simple. Okay, consecutive mean that come off one after the other. So you have to write down an expression for the range of k consecutive integers. You have k integers. Okay, so if you have to write the range for that one, it is just 1 mark. So how do we get the next consecutive integer? The way to get the next consecutive integer is we or the previous consecutive integer. Mean if, for example, you have k integer that is given, so the previous one of that one will be k minus 1. The next one to that one can be k plus 1. But as we have to go for the k, so that's why k minus 1 integer will be there. That will be expression for the range of the k consecutive integers. Okay, this is Henrik shows this scatter diagram. Put a ring around one correct statement about this scatter diagram. It shows no correlation. It is not possible to tell if this is a correlation as there are not enough points. It shows a negative correlation. It shows a positive correlation. About the correlation, remember, if the trend is mean with the horizontal value when increase, the vertical value decreases. So such correlation we say is the negative correlation. But to make sure the number of points should be enough for that one. Here we are just having 3 points, so we cannot decide the trend because maybe the next point will change the trend completely. If 1 point is here, 1 point is here, 1 point is here. So with 2, 3 points, it's not possible to tell if there is a correlation or not a correlation. So we can say there are not enough points. So I will just put a ring around this one. Okay. Look at this one. For example, here the diagrams are shown. Here are enough points. Each of the 4 scatter diagrams shows the same set of the data and a line has been drawn on each diagram. Complete the correct statement. Okay, this line, whenever for the scatter diagram we draw any line, that line should be Either maximum point should be on the line or the point should be with the nearest distance. So this one is actually a correct line. You can see the points are one point is on the line and the other are 1, 2, 3 on one side, 1, 2, 3 on the one side, and the distance is same. This line is wrong at all. This is also not a correct line of best fit. This is also not a correct line of best fit. So it shows the correct line of best fit. Okay. So we will say the line in the diagram C is most appropriate line of best fit. So we will say the diagram C. That is the most appropriate line of best fit. Question number 6. A rhombus has a side length 6.5 centimeter. The rhombus can be constructed by drawing true triangles. Using a ruler and compass only, construct the rhombus. We have to construct the rhombus using a compass and a ruler only. Now, complete these statements. The reciprocal of 0.2. Now, how do we take reciprocal? For reciprocal, for example, if you have A over B, its reciprocal will be B over A. So if you want the reciprocal of 0.2, 0.2 we can write as 0.2 can be, if we eliminate the decimal, it will be 2 over 10. 2 over 10 in the lowest form is 1 over 5. Yes. So its reciprocal, what its reciprocal can be? It can be 5. Okay. This is one way to write its reciprocal. So that's why I will say its reciprocal is 5. And here how it is 5, because 0.2 we can write as 2 over 10. 2 over 10 in the lowest form is 1 over 5. So the reciprocal of 1 over 5 will be 5 over 1. 5 over 1 is 5. And then a prime number between 90 and 100. Prime number is a number which can be divided by itself only. So between 90 and 100, the only prime number that we have is 97. So that's why you will write 97 here, because any other number like 91 can be divided by other number 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So the only prime number between 90 and 100 is 97. And then part B is 7 over 5, 0.6, square root of 7, 8, square root of 9. From the list, write down an irrational number. Now for irrational number, two integers are divided, so this is rational. It is a terminating decimal, so it is rational. Square root of 7, square root of 7, you know, if a prime number will be in the square root, a prime number in the square root is an irrational number. So this number is irrational number. This is rational. Square root of 9, if you take the square root, the value will be 3. So the only irrational number in this list is square root of 7. Okay, question number 8. A is equal to B square over 5C. When B is equal to, find B when A is equal to this and C is equal to this. So it's very simple. Put the values. A is equal to 5.625 equal to B we have to find, so let it be as it is, over C. C is 2, so 5 into 2. So that will become 5.625 equal to B square over 10. Shift 10 to the other side, so we will have B square equal to 5.625 multiplied by 10. So B square will be 5.625 multiplied by 10. It is 56.25. Now take the square root on both sides. Take a square root, take a square root. So B will be equal to the square root of 56.25. So it is 7.5. You can write plus minus 7.25 because always whenever we take the square root, so both are acceptable. It's better for writing plus minus. So you can say plus minus 7.5. That is Now next, number 9 is without using calculator, work out this one. Very simple, 2 over 3 divided by, first this is a mixed fraction, make it normal fraction. 7 into 1, 7, 7 plus 3, 10. So 10 over 7. Now it will be 2 over 3, make it multiplication, 7 over 10. 2 can cancel. So 7 over 15. So that is in the lowest form. Now number 10 is write this one in the standard form. So for writing the standard form, the decimal should be after the first non-zero digit. So it means decimal point from here to here I have to shift. So it will become 6.54 into 10 to the power. How many digits we shifted? 1, 2, 3. So as we shifted from left to right, so minus 3. So that is the standard form. And part B is the number is written as an ordinary number. Write down the number of zeros that follow the digit 7. You have to tell how many zeros will be after the digit 7. So if I will check the number of digits after 7, look, this one is, if we write in the ordinary form, the power of 10 is 102. What it says that after the decimal, the total number of digits should be 102. Okay, so this 1, 2, 3. After 7, then how many digits will be? From 102 minus 3. So it will be 99 digits will be total. Because this power of the 10 will tell you that after the decimal, how many digits are there. So if we look at this one, it's saying that after the decimal, there are 102 digits. So after 7, then how many will be? 1, 2, 3. It means we don't have to count these. So from 102 minus 3, so we will get 99 digits. All right.